And most men think attraction is obvious. They think if a woman is turned on, she'll just come out and say it. But let's be real. A lot of women are taught to hide desire, to tone it down, to make it acceptable. So instead of saying, I want you, attraction often shows up through behavior, energy, body language, texting patterns, emotional openness, and subtle changes most people completely miss. And here's the truth. Understanding those signs is not about manipulation. It's not about getting someone into bed. It's about emotional intelligence, reading the room, respecting boundaries, and learning how attraction actually works in real life. Because women are human beings, not puzzles, not trophies, not mind games. So today we're talking about things women often do when they're feeling deeply attracted, emotionally connected, or sexually interested, and why so many men misunderstand these signals completely. Let's get into it. One of the first things many women do when they're attracted to someone is they become more intentionally present. And no, I don't just mean physically present, I mean mentally present. She remembers tiny details. She responds faster. She asks more personal questions. She keeps conversations going longer than necessary. Most people don't talk about this, but attention is one of the biggest signs of attraction. In a world where everyone is distracted, emotionally checked out, scrolling constantly, or half listening, focused attention is intimate. If a woman is consistently making time for you, leaning into conversations, or creating emotional closeness, that matters. Now, does that automatically mean she wants sex? No. And this is important. Attraction is not consent, interest is not permission, flirting is not obligation, but emotional investment is often where desire begins. Another thing women often do when they're feeling turned on or emotionally attracted is they subtly increase physical proximity. She sits closer, touches your arm during conversation, finds little excuses to make contact, maintains eye contact longer. And eye contact is powerful because when someone is attracted to you, they don't just look at you, they study you. Your reactions, your confidence, your emotional safety. Here's the truth a lot of guys miss. For many women, attraction is deeply connected to emotional comfort. A woman may find someone physically attractive instantly, but whether desire grows often depends on whether she feels relaxed, respected, and emotionally safe around that person. That's why arrogance kills attraction so quickly. Confidence, attractive, emotional intelligence, attractive, pressure, entitlement, or desperation, immediate shutdown. And honestly, women talk about this constantly. A man who listens well, respects boundaries, and understands emotional cues often becomes far more attractive over time than the guy who just looks good in photos. Now let's talk about digital behavior for a second, because modern attraction lives online too. When a woman is interested, her texting patterns often change. She may initiate more, send random updates during the day, react quickly to your stories, send inside jokes, memes, voice notes, or playful messages. And let's be real, people make time for what emotionally excites them, but here's where things get messy in modern dating. A lot of people mistake online attention for emotional availability. Just because someone is flirting online doesn't mean they want a relationship. And just because someone posts provocative photos doesn't mean they owe anyone access to their body. We seriously need to normalize separating attraction from entitlement, because one of the healthiest things you can learn in dating is this: mutual desire should feel mutual, not forced, not pressured, not decoded like a crime investigation. If someone likes you, you shouldn't need 10 fake psychology tricks to prove it. Another thing women often do when they're sexually attracted to someone is they become more playful. Teasing increases, sarcasm gets flirtier, conversations feel lighter, warmer, more energized. Humor is incredibly intimate. Why? Because laughter lowers emotional walls. A woman who feels attraction often wants emotional chemistry too, not just physical chemistry. And honestly, that's where many people get dating completely wrong. They focus only on appearance, but attraction is sensory, emotional, psychological, how someone smells, how they speak, whether they feel calm or chaotic, whether they make you feel judged or understood. That stuff matters a lot. Now, here's something people rarely say out loud. Women also express desire through confidence shifts. Some become bolder. Others become quieter and more nervous. Not every woman expresses attraction the same way. Some women become extra talkative around someone they like. Others suddenly struggle to make eye contact. Some send risky texts. Others become incredibly shy. And that's why reducing women to pick-up signals is so dangerous. Human beings are more complex than internet dating formulas. Context matters, personality matters, comfort matters, but there are still emotional patterns worth noticing. For example, When attraction is genuine, many women start inviting someone deeper into their personal world. They share vulnerabilities, talk about past experiences, open up emotionally, want longer conversations late at night, because emotional intimacy and sexual attraction are often connected, especially for women who value trust and emotional safety before physical intimacy. Now let's talk about fantasy versus reality for a second. Social media has created this weird idea that confident women are always sexually available and shy women are innocent or uninterested. Completely false. Some of the most sexually confident women have extremely strong boundaries, and some quiet, reserved women have rich inner romantic and sexual lives they simply don't advertise publicly. Here's the truth. Being sexually interested in someone does not erase self-respect. A healthy woman can want intimacy and still expect respect, communication, patience, and honesty. And honestly, that should be the standard for everyone. One thing women often do when attraction grows stronger is they begin testing emotional consistency. This is subtle, but important. She notices whether your behavior changes, whether you only text late at night, whether you disappear after intimacy, whether your words match your actions, because attraction alone is easy. Consistency is rare. And in modern dating culture, where ghosting, breadcrumbing, and performative flirting are everywhere, emotional reliability becomes incredibly attractive. Most people don't talk about this enough, but emotional maturity is seductive. Knowing how to communicate clearly, attractive. Respecting a no without sulking, attractive. Being emotionally stable instead of emotionally manipulative, extremely attractive. Now let me give you a real life example. Imagine this. A woman keeps finding excuses to continue conversations with you. She laughs at small jokes, maintains strong eye contact, texts you after dates, asks about your life goals, gets slightly jealous when other women are around, and starts opening up emotionally. Could that mean attraction? Very possibly. But the healthiest response is not to assume. It's to communicate. Flirting should lead to clarity, not confusion. And honestly, one of the sexiest things an adult can do is ask respectful questions instead of making assumptions. Something like, I enjoy spending time with you. I'm getting the sense there's chemistry here. How are you feeling about this? Simple, mature, clear, no games. Because confidence without empathy becomes arrogance, and attraction without communication becomes chaos. Now, here's another important reality. Sometimes women flirt because they enjoy attention, validation, or emotional excitement, not because they want a physical relationship. That doesn't make them evil, it makes them human. Men do this too, which is why emotional intelligence matters more than fantasy. Instead of obsessing over signals, focus on patterns. Is the effort consistent? Does she respect you? Does communication feel mutual? Do you both feel emotionally comfortable and honest around each other? That's where healthy attraction lives. Not in manipulation, not in pressure, not in internet alpha male nonsense. And honestly, we need to stop teaching people that seduction is about control. Real attraction feels collaborative, safe, fun, mutual, respectful. So if you take anything away from this video, let it be this. When women are attracted to someone, it often shows up through attention, emotional openness, playful energy, increased closeness, curiosity, consistency, and vulnerability. But every woman is different. There is no universal codebook. The goal is not to crack women. The goal is to become emotionally intelligent enough to build genuine connection. Because the strongest relationships and the best intimacy come from communication, trust, respect, and mutual desire. Not games, not pressure, and definitely not entitlement. So stop trying to memorize tricks and start learning how to actually connect with people. That's what makes someone unforgettable. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe, leave a comment, and let me know what relationship topic you want me to cover next. And remember, confidence gets attention, but emotional intelligence keeps attraction alive.